I don't understand this. This ain't making any sense. I'm just gonna go back to this other one. It's better. Okay. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Greetings. Peace, health, and wealth to everyone. Back on here. As anybody who follows University ES, she just got through her live stream. I'm definitely not trying to make one while she's doing it because I'm watching. I'm watching, observing, and being doused in positive energy from a female perspective because I got too much male perspective. Need more female perspective. All right, so we're at day 17 of being vegan. Day 17. Dr. Sebi's Advanced Package Journey, day 17 of all vegan lifestyle. I wish it was organic vegan. I wish I was eating at perfect vegan restaurants, but you know, I do what I can afford, and I know I have to watch and be more controlled. I watch her as well because of you. She is awesome. Trust me, she is one of the major reasons I've been doing videos, but I never got to the focus point that I was doing it more like this. This is even going to change soon. I'm actually building something that y'all can't see for another channel that I have. And then once I switch over to there, this behind me is going to change to more professional. I want to upgrade the computer that I got, which is just good enough to do what I'm doing now. Maybe some other things, but everything will be upgraded where it'll be more professional as I'll move forward. But her energy level is what helps me a lot. Marvin, I got you some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is I did cook that quinoa today. I did put it, I drained it out in a drainer. I put it in some water, let the water come to a boil, did it my way. Instead of grapeseed oil, I got to use olive oil because that grapeseed oil is expensive and I need to use the last that I got on some, she's okay. All right. She's awesome to me. Everybody's different. I got to comment on that one. But I did I put the olive oil, I cooked it. You are correct. It is way softer, especially when it absorbs all of the rest of the water. It is way softer. I can imagine for people who have an issue eating quinoa, it's a lot more mushier. It's a lot more together. The taste is pretty good as long as you add stuff to it. I put some agave, basil that I cooked in it, and tahini. I put that in it, and that's how I ate it. I didn't eat it with sea moss because at noontime, I take 4 of these capsules. That'd just be a waste of sea moss adding too much because these capsules are sea moss and bladder wax. So I didn't add sea moss. That basically was all I ate today, and I was feeling real funny today. Like I say, I want to tell something that people still aren't really grasping. I'm still in a health crisis. I'm still dealing with a health issue that I've never brought straight out. Now, I ain't dying of some major disease now, which I don't think. I don't know if this is a major disease. I don't know. I'm slowly going to get something that I think they missed when they were diagnosing me last year, that some of the tests showed an anomaly. And now I think I understand, because with these doctors, you're basically self-diagnosing yourself. You really catch it when you go in there. You're telling them stuff. And just like me as a plumber, I'm listening to the customer because they're telling me what the issue is. So when I go in and I start analyzing, I know what I'm looking for. And that's the same thing with doctors who are on a whole different educational level. They're making you diagnose yourself by giving them information. If you don't, they're going to run 1,000 tests and charge you thousands of dollars. But there's an issue that I think is a glandular issue that I've been dealing with. And that's what the problem, I think, has been amazing more of an issue. Because I didn't really eat anything today but that. And I don't drink no but water. So I'm thinking, man, what is it? Why is my energy so low? You know, it ain't like I'm depressed or anything. I was just resting all day, but just the energy level was off. And I ate that and I was full. And of course, I need to use the restroom again. I'm using the restroom about 4 times a day. 4 times a day on these herbs. Because they're really in my system now and they're really cranking in. So I'm using the restroom. If I eat within an hour to 3 hours after eating, I have to use the restroom. I told you that soaking quinoa was the way to go. I mean, it tasted differently. I still like my way because I like the granular quinoa. I like it where it's almost like a good rice texture, which is not. It's not even close, really. It's just separate. It's more separated. It's more where I can do this. It's hard. It was harder to do, and it was coming out more in clumps. The taste was still pretty decent, but I could see where you're talking about. Well, it ain't going. It's no way that could taste like mac and cheese unless you put some cheese or something in it. It's just. I didn't even see that coming. There's no way. I mean, the texture of it, maybe if you added maybe some Brazil nut cheese to it, maybe would have some of a mac and cheese, but not really. I really do like it the way I did. I just tried it your way because I wanted to try it and see. It was decent, but I just like it my way. My way is fulfilling. But then again, I may try your way soon because I'm monitoring how it hits my stomach, because I do have issues when I'm eating it where my stomach sometimes feels a little bloated, or I don't know, it feels a little different. But this time it was still kind of bloated because I ate all of it at once, in 2 different helpings. But I'll try it again. It's a very good. I would definitely recommend that way to people. Hold on. I definitely will recommend it that way to anybody who has issues digesting quinoa, because that's a much better. Like I said, it absorbed way more water, and that's probably why I'm bloated, because that's a lot of water in there. Then I drink a lot of water, so I don't know, just still some issues. So that being said, let's get to the herbs. We only have to do 3 things tonight. Of course, chelation has to be first. Actually, this is gone. Only reason there's any kind of liquid in here because I like to get the bottle and drain it out. So I put some water in it, shook it up, left it in the refrigerator, and it's about enough that'll go in here. It's gone. It was gone earlier, but I like the residuals. I don't want to get all of it out of it. So, of course, we got to do the chelation 1, because chelation 2 is over here. And the interesting thing is, man, this keeps, no wonder this is falling out of my doggone ear. This is just totally coming apart. I think this is helping my my phone pick up, my internet pick up better. I listened to the video yesterday and it seemed like it's like a mic or something. So it seems like it's doing better than it does before. All right, so that being said, there was something else I was thinking. I don't know. I'll come up with it in a minute. But work is tomorrow. And this is interesting. You got to work until you don't have to work. So that being said, and something interesting happened today. Something very interesting happened. I'm thinking about uploading. I already got to upload the quinoa pictures to my Instagram account and Facebook, which I hadn't did, which I ate this at like 12 o'clock. But I just been chilling out the whole day. Just resting, just trying to get myself in order, get ready for this doctor's visit. Just got to get mentally ready. Oh, man, the chelation. I can't reach across there. I got to get up and get it in just a minute. I'll get up and get it right now. Knock the bottle of chelation 2 to the ground. Got to have that chelation 2. Chelation number 2. All right, so gotta make sure I'm taking this. But the chelation 1. So day 17, This is done. So this is done. This is done. And the other, what was it? How many of these were? There was 2 more. Yeah, 2. Wait. Hold up. How many? 3 of these, 7 of these. So it was 4 total of these other ones you had to take during the day. The one word I couldn't say, the biofurl, and something else. I have to, later on I'll bring them all out, but I'm only down to just this twice a day. I'm up to 3 tablets morning and night. So I'm trying to clear these out. And Chelation 1 is at night. So that's it. That's what I'm taking. And when I'm at work, greetings, goddess. And when I'm at work, I'm still with the Green Foods, Viento, and Biamine Plus. So, hey, here it goes. Oh my God. Ah! Oh. Oh. Golly, that just don't get no better. Any day, it just don't get no better. Woo, that taste is just tastes too much. Greetings, Leonard. Greetings. Let me take you up a notch. All right. Taste just don't change. Just don't change. Oh man, just don't change. So with the other one, which I said earlier, this is gone. I just added water to it because I wanted to get the last amount that is in this vial or this container. So it's gone. Basically, it's just whatever little water combined with it. Yeah, see, it makes a little in there. So this will be my last dose of it. And that's it. That is it for this one. Little thing on there. Hey, that's it. It's gone. Yeah, that's it. Add water. Well, I add water at the very end. When it's down to like the last little teaspoon, I add water, shake it up so that last dose I'm getting, I'm just not wasting it. That's basically what I do. Now we get to Chelation 2, which I'm going to take 3 capsules. Got a little of my coconut water in this left. And that's it for the night. I mean, there is nothing else. Look at this, man. I keep dropping stuff. There's nothing else to there's nothing else to take. There's nothing else to take. This will go back in my lunch bag. I'll be taking this tomorrow. And as you can, there's about, I don't know, there's less than 10 days. I think there's 4 a day. Actually, I could take this out and count them. Look at that. That's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, right at 9 days. On the 9th day, I'll just be taking 3. That's 9 days of these left. So in 9 days, I'm at 17 days right now. So in 9 days will be 26 days. On the 26th day, everything's gone. I'm through with everything. And I'll be through with this. Yeah, I can tell you already, I'm looking at this. If I'm taking 2 in the morning, this will be gone tomorrow. Tomorrow, this is through. And Lord have mercy, Chelation. Oh my God, how's this bottle still got stuff in it? Man, somebody's sneaking in my house and pouring stuff in this. Oh my God, how's this still in there? But it's still there. Yeah, that's going to probably last 5 days. That little amount in there might last 5 days. So within 9 days, this detox comes to an end. I'm holding off on the way in because I got to actually go to the doctor. I think the diagnosis is just coming in on the real cause of an issue I've had, and I'm hoping it's all going away with the diet. So this is 17 days of total vegan. Everything should be changing, but you know, the energy level is what bothers me more than anything. Considering I only eat vegan, I only drink water. You know, what is really going on? So, you don't like drink too much anything else. So I'm retaining a lot of water, and that's what I noticed. I'm retaining a lot of water. Greetings, Stacy. By the way, Stacy, ginger is on the list. It's on the old and it's on the new list. That's one of the reasons I kept the old list and I kept the new list, because you can compare the two. When people, because I seen what someone was talking about on the internet. Somebody started altering the list their way. I keep their list. I keep the old and the new list. And whenever you order packages, they send you an update of what they've got on their list. They got on their list. So they updated from Dr. Sebi Cell Food. What you also want to remember is, now I said this and I say this again to anybody who wants to understand alkaline vegan versus vegan. Vegan is what you want. You want to be vegan. You want to have a vegan lifestyle. If you can discipline yourself to the level of the alkaline list, long as you still need to be about 80-20. You don't want to go over 90%, and you definitely don't want to go under 60%. You want to be about 80-20. So if you're alkaline vegan, you are considered an elite of what is known now. This is what is known now. Like I say, you don't know what herbalist, what being is coming next after Dr. Sebi, who's going to evolve it even further. I've heard stories for years now of people eating certain herbs and only drinking water. And I do remember a lot of times Dr. Sebi talking about only drinking his elixirs and water, the water, and eating his herbs. So, you know, there's beings out there who take it to a whole different level. One of the people that you can look up on YouTube, on the internet, is Dr. Noon Amen Ra. Man eats one meal a day. He says it's under 1,500 calories. So whatever he's eating is very nutritional, dense food. And he's only eating that 1 hour out of the day. So 23 hours out of the day, he's totally fasting, intermittent fasting. And that dude's in phenomenal shape. So, you know, it's taking things to a whole different level. You know, it's raising the levels up. So you definitely want to be vegan. If you can't go vegan, you want to be vegetarian. If you can't go all vegetarian, you need to eat farm-raised, antibiotic-free, free-range animal meat. If you're going to do that, you know, and somebody going to say, man, why are you, I ain't recommending nothing. I'm giving people options. And that's how you slowly wean people over. Just like Marvin said, he slowly helped his supervisor cross over to the vegan reality. And in the long run, that's going to be excellent. That person's going to really thank a person in the long run, because how things are going, this is going to get real crazy, real ugly, real soon, you know, with what's happening out here. Let me catch up exactly that is list I have in my wallet also. Can you tell hasn't been updated in the list? I did a video about the old and the new, and to my knowledge, I would say vast majority of this stuff is still on that list. I might update it after a year, but most of this stuff is still there. You know, they change stuff for whatever reason. Maybe it's seasonal. They change stuff every so often, but It's most of the stuff is still on there. But just remember, like I said, I have to remind people this again and again. This is for elite vegan people. This is for people who got some serious issues and they need to get those issues fixed very fast. And it's for people who are very disciplined, who can eat a certain food and a certain thing all the time. And it's like one of the things I talked to my nana about way back in the day in Atlanta when I first met the Dr. Sebi's reality. When I was a Sebi baby, never met Dr. Sebi, met a lot of people who knew Dr. Sebi, never met Dr. Sebi myself. And when he did come to Atlanta, WRFG, I wasn't affiliated at that time, you know, so I just listened to him on the radio. So that being said, oh, and I ain't even going to say that because he did do an interview with someone that I used to be directly connected to at WRFG. And I watched the interview. It was pretty good. But that being said, this is the elite of veganism. This is the elite list. And this is not to make anybody hate in the world because somebody's going to see this video 10 months, 2 years, 55 days from now. And they're going to hear just this part. They're going to come in just this part. What do you mean by this? I can swear if Vegan Games listen to this video and go off on me, I ain't going to do nothing to Vegan Games. Not unless he threatens me in person. That wouldn't be good. But nah, it'll be somebody like that who will just go off. This is just an elite list of cleansing yourself. It's a quicker fix. If you have the money, God bless. Look, if you have the money, I took this because it ain't like I got the money. I just saved the money. You know, I saved them, I sacrificed. I ain't been to the movies. I have not been to the movies for myself in 4 months. I go out to eat for myself maybe 3 times a month where I go for myself. I've cut back on so many things. I don't buy a lot of new things. I have a very strict budget that I live off of. And the only time that I ever, man, hold up. Only time I ever, splurge a lot of time or have extra is when I work more hours or make more money where I'm at. It's like once I go over that budget, I'll set that money aside. That's discipline. It takes a lot of discipline to do this, especially, you know, living in this world and seeing all the things. So I do certain things to discipline myself out to allow me to do stuff. A lot of people don't have that. They may not have the economics, but who you, if you got money and you sitting up here sick and dying and you like, well, you know, Dr. Sebi's son said it been compromised. If you watch that video, Dr. Sebi's son didn't say jack. Dude next to him said that because Dr. Sebi's son or whoever that was knew if he had said that he would have been liable. You know, he'll be liable and they probably still in a lawsuit. I mean, because we've seen that recent video of that documentary breaking things down of what happened. There's a lot of lawsuits going on because this is a lot of money. These things are a lot of money. There's pharmaceutical companies, other stuff that want to try to buy them out to shut them down. It's just like the music industry. You got a hot newcomer artist. They get signed by T.I. You don't hear about them anymore because T.I. said, I want to control them. And hey, I got my stuff going right now. That's how it is in all industries. So that's how capitalism works. So they're going to want to shut them down because if people get conscious and just follow first vegan first vegetarian lifestyle, vegan lifestyle, and if you crick it up to alkaline vegan lifestyle, people are going to reverse a lot of things. A lot of things are going to change. So just remember, this list is for stricter living, stricter lifestyle, stricter food take lifestyle. That's what it's for. It's for a stricter food take lifestyle. I call it the elite. You know, people being the elite living. Vegan is an elite. Vegan itself is an elite living because people are restricting themselves to a plant-based lifestyle for their health and their well-being. So You know, that's the biggest thing. Hey, we African people need to keep the business in the family. That's true. That is definitely true. But yeah, vegan gangs. I mean, I used to watch vegan gangs, man. He's promoting it the way he is. He's getting a lot of aggressive people, so that's what he's into. Papaya and quinoa are two of my staple foods. Man, that would probably taste good together. The old and the new list. Thank you. That's one of the things. That's like one of my top videos that I have. Hey, I got close to 200,000 views. That list might be like a 15% of my views, because that is one of the biggest lists right there. And I probably in the future, when I get more technology savvy, I'll probably do it where it looks better and probably even go viral even higher than that if I redo it. But you know, it was something that I wanted to come back on earlier. It was something greetings, John Davis, man. It's excellent for you to join us. I'm trying to remember something I wanted to come back to, and I totally forgot it. Some you said, Marvin. Some you said, I just trying to come as spelt waffle, coconut milk, mangoes, avocados, mushrooms, quinoa, chickpeas, red onions are my staple food. Wow. And that's it. If people can focus on eating a list, alkaline, if you're sick, if you're extremely sick, if you cancer, major STDs, even minor STDs, heart disease, diabetes, by doing that, you change that mindset, reverse acidic mindset too. Perfect. That's what it does. It changes so much in you. It reverses a lot of things. I watched some today on Facebook. I try so hard to stay off of Facebook. But I've said this before. Waka Flocka Flame. I don't listen to Waka Flocka Flame. I just like actually saying the dude's name. Waka Flocka. Waka Waka. Hey, that's where he got it from. I like saying the dude's name. When I curse, a lot of time I go Waka Flocka Flame. And I used to call Barack Flocka Flame. It's interesting. This dude has been trying to go vegan since 2014, and he's crossed over in the last couple years. One of the videos I've seen him with is Chef Akia. Him, Russell Simmons. I don't know what people's opinion of Russell Simmons is, and the singer Miss Maya. They're all vegan, and they were sitting down some kind of, I don't know, it was PETA round table, and they're vegan. You know, they're on their end promoting it to the hip hop rap community, getting these people who are listening. Hey, man, this stuff that you're doing is destroying you. And a lot of people aren't going to hear this message. They can't comprehend what we're saying, because as I talked to someone around me, I told them this person, this is a female. To me, she's attractive, but she may not realize her true potential, because it's what John was saying is her mind is altered. She's in an altered state, you know. So the food she knows, she's starting to pick up. She's starting to watch videos. She's starting to pick up how she's feeling. She's getting older, how she's feeling, how she's thinking and stuff like that. Waka Flocka said it perfectly. He used to be negative. He said he was a lot more negative, and now when he's around people, he's a lot more positive. So I'll get to your question about the crystals in just a minute. All right, so he's a lot more positive, a lot more, open-minded to stuff. And that's what it is you're cleansing the parasites in your mind. You're cleansing the negative vibrations and the acid in your mind. You're cleansing these things out. Your barytheric glands, your pineal glands, all these things are trying to come back and activate so you can experience and consciously directly talk to your ancient ancestors, or at least higher beings, you know. And, you know, some people may not, it ain't what you believe in, is what is or is not, you know. That's just simple reality of it. It is or is not. can't talk to that being who's standing over there looking at me right now, but I can at least physically, my mind has now altered that I can see it. I don't see a being over there. I'm just being hypothetical. But I do believe there's beings in this room though. But that being said, you're cleansing yourself, and I'm cleansing myself. One, not to just see that, just to live a healthier existence. I like walking. I like having excess energy. I like sleeping 6 to 7 hours a day and getting up being productive. I was off for 2 days, and 70% of that time I'm in the bed. I'm tired. I should not be this tired. I should not be this drained. I should not be this unhealthy. So I've been knowing this is coming again, even though since December, I've only gained, what was it? It was 25 pounds. Still, I shouldn't have gained 25 pounds even eating what I was eating. That means that they've increased the toxicity that is in our bodies now. That eating just a little unhealthy is having major effect. And now that I've crossed over, God forbid if I eat a cheeseburger. God forbid. God forbid if I eat a cheeseburger. If I eat a cheeseburger, I may not wake up tomorrow. I'm just being realistic with this. So, this is my journey. This is how I feel. This is why I watch other people's journeys to monitor myself and how I react, to keep a balance, to keep harmony, in my existence so I can keep moving forward. But this is just my perspective and my journey. All right. So Jared G, Super Frederick. Hey, ES, I had to leave the stream earlier. Were you about to get to my question about the crystals? What is your question about the crystals? Go ahead and type it in because I'm about to get something. And I'm back that fast. Man, boy, that man, he moves supersonic speeds. Supersonic speeds. All right. I get my information from crystals from this book right here. I've had other books, but this has been, man, if you only knew how old this book is. I bought this book at, I think, Blue Crystal and Little 5 Points off of Euclid Street in Atlanta, Georgia. So this book is gotta be, when was it edition? See if I can find how old is it just in here. This book has traveled many different states with me. Many different states. This book was published in 2000, so I probably minimum had this book since 2003 or 2004. And you can see it's been through some stuff. But I get a lot of the crystals and stuff from this book. I have to tap into my creative side when I really want one. Yes, my brother had it made. Yeah, because that's where she got her giant pink crystal is from her brother. Man, that's awesome. I'm trying to come up with something like that. I want something spectacular. So I'm just got to let it work out in my consciousness. Someone asked me, was I in Atlanta? Wait, I'm off on some of these. I'm behind. Oh my God, I'm really behind. Oh my God, too many people are texting on here right now. I'm like behind. You better not eat. No, I'm not eating a cheeseburger. I bet Fred, I was asking University ES. I was watching her stream. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Are you in Atlanta? No, I lived in Atlanta for 12 years. I got there in 2001, left in 2010, came back 2011, left in 2013. So I was there for just 12 years of my life. Something very interesting happened to me today, and it actually picked up my spirit. It actually picked up my spirit, and I didn't think it would pick up my spirit. And I don't know if she's watching because I may have blocked her from my page. I'm ruthless like that, people. It's a smile, but it's a mask also. If you bring negative energy to me, I just don't deal with it. You know, I don't like dealing with negative energy if I don't have to. But my sister showed up here unannounced today. I was in the bed. I was laying down. It's about 6 something. I was going to get up at 8 o'clock and actually do this stream then. And about 6 something, I heard a very unique knock on the door. And I stay in a gated community, a very small, secluded community inside the DFW area that a lot of people don't even, you really would have to, you can only see this place from 2 different angles. So if you don't really know about it, you don't know where it's at. I'm not rich or anything like that. It's just a smaller community. And you have to have a key card, or you have to know how to get into the gate. And you can wait, you know, somebody might let you in. But there's no chance that I would, if I'm here or not, because in daytime I'm gone a lot, only on certain days. But I guess she knows my vehicle, so she knows she can, you know, see if the vehicle's outside. And lo and behold, I get this peculiar knock on my door, and I heard it twice. And the second time I say, wait, somebody knows a knock. This is an old childhood knock. This is something we used to do as kids. And I go up to the door, and it's my sister, and I take a deep breath, because I was thinking, oh my God, please don't tell her and her husband have broke up. She's going to try to move in with me. I said, man, I'm going through too much. I just can't deal with it right now. It's like, man, don't put more on me than I can bear, you know. And the universe is not according supposed to. It's only supposed to put as much as you can bear or much as you ask for. And I ain't asking for that. So I answered the door, you know, I had to put on some clothes. I was like, I answered the door, and I saw my little niece standing to her, which my niece is a big niece now. You know, she's coming up on 14, and I'm like, oh my God, you know. So, you know, they come in, they start talking. The house is not in perfect order, but it's in decent enough order. And, you know, I start talking. Her husband and the other kids, because she has 4 kids, the other kids were in the car. And all of them finally, you know, give them my gate code to come on in, my key card, and they come on in and talk to them for over an hour. And something is so surprising, and I say this directly to University ES. You are so correct right now as the vibrations are going to Atlanta. Greetings, Rihanna. My sister in June moved to Atlanta. She moved to Atlanta. First, I thought she was lying. I openly called her a lie. Nicely, as nice as I could possibly say it, in front of her and my oldest niece. Well, not oldest niece, and her oldest child, because my older nieces and nephews are older than her by my brother. And I said, now you're lying. It ain't no way you done got up and you done finally, after 8 years, finally left the DFW area. Finally moved, because she was supposed to be getting housing assistance in Arlington. And, you know, she was supposed to be getting housing assistance in Arlington. And it's just like, I was thinking, what's going on? She moved to Atlanta. She got a job in Atlanta, close to Lenox Mall. Her daughter's going to a certain school. The little kids are going to a certain school. The husband, oh my God. You know, this dude had been talking about being a truck driver. And, you know, he's got multiple kids. You know, and all his kids were by his sister, except my oldest niece, which her dad's another guy. But he has 3 kids by my sister, and he's taking in my oldest niece. So, you know, he has 4 kids. And I'm thinking, man, but he's been Lyft driving. It is so interesting, the vibrations we put out, you know, because I never thought the man would Lyft drive. But you remember my video said I Lyft drive, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just amazed. Hey man, why is everybody saying hello to Rihanna? All right, so I thought it was amazing that he's a Lyft driver. He's talking about, you know, in Atlanta, you can easily make $600 to $1,000 a week as a Lyft or Uber driver there. The city is made for that kind of money. Because we're all friendly like that. it was joking anyway. But, I was amazed. It's like they were doing better. And I had to cut my sister off back when she graduated. I was supposed to go to her graduation. I took off to go to her graduation. And before her graduation, she did what I keep telling her not to do. Do not ask me for money on a text. I've tell you 1,000 times that is the most offensive way. If you email me or text me and you're not directly talking to me about, hey, I'm in trouble, I need money, I don't care if I got it or not. I'm going to tell you no. And if you get an attitude, I'm going to easy block you, block all communication. That means if I see you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, US mail, if I have to move, change my numbers, I'm going to be happy. I make my happiness. I control my destiny. Like I said, you can flow with me or you can flow against me. That's who I am. That's how I am. That's how I roll. It's just, that's me. I have to protect me. I don't have anybody to come to my defense. I don't have anybody. If I go down, there ain't nobody who's coming and say, hey man, brother, got you. Ain't nobody paying my bills. And I'm a man and I don't expect that. I stand for me. You know what I'm saying? So, we had a falling out. Right before she graduated. I did see her little post because I can't tell you how I see her post on YouTube because some people may get too investigative on me. Some people know my secrets on YouTube, but if you betray me, I'm going to block you too because I do not care. I am ruthless when it comes to my privacy. I'm already open enough on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, but certain forms of my privacy I am very ruthless on. Like, I actually have 2 real names. So one person may not know the other, So that being said, I'm private on that level because you have to have some kind of protection for you and your family because other than that, I'm going to be ruthless killing people and I don't want to do that. We got to live, So block the U.S. mail is called move. That's how you do. That's it. Oh no, you're saying block the U.S. mail too. Yep. It's called moving and not forwarding your address. That is the number way of blocking the U.S. mail. And I can move if I have to, so I'll get ghost on somebody. Right. Don't kill people. I ain't trying to kill nobody, but in the immortal words of Tupac, I'm not no killer. Just don't push me, Everyone has the right to protect their life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is your constitutional right, according to the country that you live in. I don't care what else they say. That is still the Constitution. They can say we're not true citizens. I'm a sovereign citizen of the world, not just a citizen of the United States. I live in the United States of America, one of the greatest countries now, not of all time. Because there's been other kingdoms and other empires, I would say, fast greater than this, but they too have fallen over time. But I live in the United States of America, but I am a world citizen, and I'm also a galactic citizen of this, galaxy. So, and then a universal citizen of the universe. So I have sovereign rights, and my rights is to exist within me to live my happiness. And you can't help bring that into my happiness. I have to separate. And if you threaten my existence, now I will use legal means possible. But if you directly threaten my existence, and I mean directly threaten my existence, I have to react to that. Now how I react to that is based on me, but I'm never going to sit up here and tell anybody if somebody's trying to kill you, turn the other cheek. You're going to be dead and you're going to be on the other side mad at me. You defend yourself accordingly. That's based on your levels of defense. So, you want my galactic paperwork. Okay. Here it is. Look at that. Galactic paperwork. Yeah, you got to have special glasses to read it. Cha-ching. All right, so that being said, you're sovereign within your own spirit. You're playing. I know you're playing, but your soul is what makes you sovereign. Your spirit is what makes you sovereign because that is the most recognizable thing anywhere. Like I said, we're on a lower vibrational plane. People are going through all kinds of craziness that they want to go through here. And it's basically the food. Going back to it is all about the food that you're eating. People are going through stuff, basically the food. Food is just destroying people's vibrations. The music is helping that too. Listening to this, man, where did hip hop, where did rap? I knew rap was going to go gangster and go crazy. Then hip hop, where did all this go? I mean, I used to listen to old school. Now this stuff is like, they ain't even talking, and I'm talking, and it's the beat behind it. You're dancing to the beat, but they ain't talking about jack crap, you know. So it's the music, it's the TV. If you watch a movie or you watch a TV show and after that, your mind is unrest, and not because you're trying to figure things out, but your spirit feels unnourished, you're watching and listening to the wrong things. If you go to a church and after it, your soul and your spirit is not fulfilled for what you're listening, you may need to change churches. Go somewhere else and don't be scared. Hip hop is creating drug addicts. Yep. Molly Percocet, Molly Percocet. Do I dare play that on YouTube? You know, so it's garbage now. It's garbage. You know, and you're not going to be able to convince the masses who are acidic in their mindset, parasitic in their mindset, negative in their mindset. They're on that frequency. Don't even try. What we must do is vibrate up. They're either going, and this is the same as the old. It is nothing changed. You vibrate. Those who see, hear, and understand it will vibrate with you. Some are going to stay on the lower levels. They're going to keep that vibration low, you know, and that's the level they want to be on. They don't want to grow from that level as of that time. But you vibrate up, and the ones who want to vibrate are going to follow you up. Those who not are going to stay where they're going to stay. But you vibrate and your reality starts to change. Your world starts to change. You're moving forward and upward. You're going upward. Your vibration is moving up. So that's what I say. Just we have to focus on ourselves and our health. And like I say, if my sister had came here, I would have hurt her feelings. You know, if she had came here saying, "Hey, I need to move in with you," I would have said, "Hey, by 7 in the morning, you got to be gone. You can sleep on the floor, but by 7 in the morning, because I can't sustain that. I don't have the energy anymore to sustain it. I ain't who I used to be. I used to be more acidic. I used to be more toxic. I used to be more negative. My health was different at that time. I don't have that energy, and I don't want that energy anymore. I am changing and I am evolving. That's why I'm doing the stuff that I'm doing now. That's why I told people for the longest, I put my money where my mouth is. You know, I could easily took $750 and bought something else. You know, I chose to do this for a reason. You know, man, I hope your blood ain't 6. You know, hope it ain't 6. Or are you talking about me? So, you know, I went from 10 to 16 people watching that quick of a jump. Hey, you know, God bless them. You know, God bless, man. Hopefully I'm talking about something, and hopefully people are watching the journey, you know, watching the journey and starting to get it, because unfortunately there's been too much negativity, and I've watched it for months, how the negative disagreeables went in on Dr. Sebi. And like I say, one of the persons I was totally, oh man, it hurt me so much because I followed him for years and rested. And like I told you, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I'm not gonna curse a person's, you know, legacy, because they did a lot of great things. And that was, of course, Dick Gregory when he said that about Dr. Sebi. And all it does is make you as a scientist research it. I have to research. I have to prove yay or nay. I can't get upset with him and just say, you mother, you know, no, I'm a scientist from the cradle to the hereafter. I am obligated by the universe to research. So I'm forced to research, and I have to research it. And the universe secrete slowly. They gonna come out if it's true or false. So, you know, can't beat a dead horse or, you know, curse a person. They've taken the final judgment call away from this life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying heaven or hell, but they've moved on. You know, they've moved on, and, you know, it's peace, health, and wealth to them and their spirit because they're gone. It's us left now, and we have to continue the journey. So we have to research. We can't be upset with anybody. And if you're trying to go upward and stop being negative, you're not going to do stuff like that. So you have to be very careful in being angry at anybody, or, you know, because all you're going to do is vibrate on that level, and that's going to be the problem. And I'm not trying to vibrate on that level. I'm not trying to vibrate. I could easily do gun videos and, you know, be like, hey, bang, bang, we're going to, and look, I would have 100 times more followers if I was talking with some Colin Kaepernick shirts on, and I would have all the guns I have on the back wall and was talking about this and that. I mean, I would have 10,000 more followers than I have. That ain't my vibration. Ain't going to be my vibration. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to do that. There's other people that I actually watch, because I do watch. I don't watch them on a constant basis because they have a lot of energy, and that energy can go negative. So I watch them. I observe them, you know. That's what I'm here for. I'm a watcher. I watch, I observe, and I make a judgment call when it's time, when it's called to make a judgment call. But, you know, just I'm here to do this journey to clean my health, mentally, spiritually, physically, soulfully, when it all connects and goes together. What's that? Dick Gregory's still my guy, regardless of his problem with Dr. Sebi. He helped send me down the road to consciousness, and he did. I went to Dick Gregory's night with Dick Gregory at the Shrine of the Black Madonna. It had to have been wintertime of 2000. It was between September and April 2004, maybe 2003. I have to look it up. But hey, man, it was one of those moments, man. The man was talking about stuff, and he was just hitting so many points. And like I said, man, Cynthia McKinley, the representative from Georgia, I could reach out and touch her. She's about as close as my hand would go out now if I lean forward. She was right there. And, you know, Cynthia McKinley was a big thing right there because she spoke her mind. But the people wasn't conscious enough at the time to understand what she was saying. Now they're getting there. But now, you know, they done disgraced her. You know, they done disgraced her. I don't know how she's doing now. I hope she's doing a lot better. Her father, Billy McKinley, you know, was a great man of consciousness. You know, he did a lot of things. So, like I say, man, you don't want to be around and watch your heroes fall, but they do. You know, we all going to make mistakes. One day, somebody going to be talking about Frederick 24/7, 365. Oh, you know, I saw him out at a steak restaurant, and man, look at this. He was at a steak. Please have some proof. And I promise you, if I hate a steak, it's going to be a reason. And I'm going to shame the devil and tell the truth for myself. But because Marvin's about to say something, I'm not going to eat a steak. But look, they're going to be saying, oh, Frederick did this or ES did this. There's always naysayers. There's always negative forces. We're here for the journey for ourselves. We're just sharing our journey. I'm never going to be greater than anybody else here. I'm still going to be judged when it ultimately comes down by the universe. God, universe, all, however you want to put it. I'm still going to be judged. I'm not higher than any other being. And even if I'm given all powers in the universe, I'm still accountable to the universe. It's as simple as that. That's just the reality of it. So ain't nothing going to change. This is just my journey, me being me, taking herbs, slowly detoxing, slowly getting my body in shape, being focused. This is 17 days of a vegan lifestyle. I wish I could say complete alkaline vegan lifestyle. I'm not even going to lie like that, because one reason is I would have definitely lost about 10 more pounds if it was alkaline vegan, because that is a very stricter diet. And then a second on top of that, it ain't even set up like that in the world. If I don't bring my food or bring what I need with me, you're not going to find this out in the world. You're going to be eating the same thing every single day. I mean, every single day. You know, you're going to be going spending $8 from a salad from a Subway and only putting certain things in it, and you is not going to be full off of that. You're going to be very upset, especially if you ain't taking these herbs. These herbs at least fill you up. These herbs, you know, boost you. And maybe one day I will be I'm getting things in order on my side. You know, I'm doing stuff in my reality to get me in order so I can be a better example for the millions, if not the billions of people that struggle like me every day. And that's all I am. I'm not trying to buck the system, go against the system, break the system. I'm actually trying to heal the system, to be a part of that healing, to get things back in order. Even the negative forces got to know you can't just eat destruction all the time and be not destroyed. So no, I'm just a vessel. Beings work through me. I'm a vessel. I'm a tool just like anything else. So man, I'm rambling and I'm not focused on oh man, I was going to hunt you down. This dude, you might be an agent, man, because you say some of the things that kind of worry me, man. You taking this a little bit too intense, man. I'm just a regular person, man. Just a regular person, man. You know, I got to go through it just like any. Now, that day when I become rich, I'm elite level at that point. I'm not gonna lie to you. That day when I'm making probably over $1 million a year, and I'm probably working less than 30 hours a week. Yeah, I'm on that level. Yeah, I wish billions was next level. But yeah, because I'm gonna actually have certain people cooking for me, or I'm gonna be able to cook for myself, and I really can broaden out on how I eat. Because I see a lot of people eating some stuff like I saw University ES eating a wrap the other day. I still hadn't went and got the ingredient. I'm just too tired, you know. But once I hit that certain level, oh no. I'm trying to tell you, I'm straight up eating super healthy all the time. I'm going to be really, really strict on it, because at that level, it ain't what I'm eating. It's the experiences I'm experiencing. It's getting out and seeing the world and doing stuff and experiencing things and getting the knowledge of the world and helping people. You're on a whole different level at that point. But, you know, we gotta lay on our back before we can sit up. We got to crawl before we can walk. We got to walk before we can run. And we got to run before we can fly. So it's all in time. I have to move forward accordingly. I don't believe in iodine or following anyone. Idolize and follow? Of course not. I mean, everybody is just a being. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't the Most High, and the Most High is given that title by the universe. So look, hey, everybody's just a being to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Some beings come with way more knowledge and way more information. And in a sense, you're going to follow that knowledge. But I don't worship no one, you know, no one on that level. If you ain't, like I said, in my reality, if you ain't the Most High, and you got to know what the Most High means up here in my heart and what to me, nah, you a being just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Now, I respect, and I have to say this, I respect those who come on the universe behalf, the Most High behalf, the All's behalf. I have to say that I respect. Like I have a wall of heroes that is one day going to get bigger. I'm going to put some more people up here, more beings up there, because I respect those people. You know what I'm saying? I might be wearing a shirt of somebody I respect, you know. But, you know, idolizing people, you know, oh, I got to follow this person. Like I said, I'm just a regular person. I keep it real. You know, shit, I could be taking you to hell. If you stupid enough to go to hell with me, you dumb. Because I ain't even going to go there. It's right when that last turn, I'm going to make a U-turn. See y'all suckers later. I ain't going, you know. I'm not going. So, you know, got to keep it real always. Keep it real all right. See if I catch it every single day. Man, I'm way behind. There's a lot more communication on there. I don't even see how University ES keep up with all this. Man, this ain't nothing. It's just more talking, and I can't pay attention enough on here to keep up with it. But my God, it is after 11 something my time. That's why things change. I never get a chance to do the videos exactly. So many circumstances when I want to, because you got to be ready for the inevitable. But once Moonbase R9 channel is totally up and running, nope. I'm probably not doing live broadcasts until that community builds itself up for live broadcasts. But yeah, I'm going to be consistent about when those videos or when things post, because that's a whole different reality. But on that note, it's been excellent, everyone. Thank you for joining. We're down to tomorrow morning. I'm only taking 3 of these. You know, tomorrow, this is going to be gone. Nah, wait. There's 3. There's 9 in here. I take that back. There's 9 in here. So 6 tomorrow. Saturday morning, they're gone. Oh, just quick note. The video on Saturday, it probably will be extremely quick. If I do, I got to do one just to keep my things. But yeah, I'm going to the Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor fight. I've been invited somewhere, so I got to take a bunch of beer. Yes, I'm not drinking beer, but hey, other people drink beer. I did say if I was going to eat something, I was going to bring something that I like. Hopefully, I'll be able to go to like what's that, Spiral Diner, and get some vegan nachos to go or something like that. But I don't know. We got to see what happens, how I feel that day. I don't know how many hours I'm going to be working. I'm not going to get over there until 10 at night, and it's from 10 to about 1 in the morning. So I got to get back home at 2 in the morning, sleep for about 5 hours, and go back to work the next day. So, you know, I already know ahead of time that video will not be long at all. I'm just going to get a quick update, but just to see what happened. Can't wait for your channel tomorrow also. Oh, yep, because she's doing updates on her vegan being raw vegan. So everybody's going raw, and I want to get there. I just got to get circumstances in order where I can eat raw all the time. So on that, I wish everyone peace, health, and wealth. I thank you for joining us on this journey. 17 days, about less than 30 minutes, something over 30 minutes. It's going to be 18 days of being vegan. I got a doctor's appointment coming up, so I'm going to let everybody know the details that I can let you know, because I ain't telling you all my business. But I'll let you on that details, but we'll just keep it going from there, keep it moving forward. So thank everyone for joining. I'll leave you with a smile. As soon as I can push the button.